Hey there, friends. I'm the only Sir Cracker, and I thought I would give you a little bit of a tour here in the grow room, so let's just do that. A little bit of things have happened here. Yeah. I've changed some stuff up. Let's just start here in the middle. These, it looks kind of gross, I know, doesn't it? This is the seeds for that little teeny cherry tomato. I've put them out here, and I'm going to dry them. I have done this method once before. I chose to do this method this time because there's not a whole lot there, yeah, I thought it'd be a little bit faster. So, but I think I'm also gonna take a cutting and try to clone it as well. Okay, so I've done a few things. I took one of these. I found this at the dollar store. It's a Shasta bottle, a 3-gallon or a 3-liter Shasta bottle. Cut the bottom of it off. Made a little of a terrarium like thing here for my fresh new seedlings. These are the Rutgers. That's what Rutgers seedlings that came from Ray last year. So I thought, throw a few of them in the thing and see. 100% germination. I really can't talk today. So my orchid is doing fine. I've rearranged my peppers a little bit here. This is the mystery pepper, and again, it's starting to look like garbage, but it's putting on brand new growth all over the place. So hopefully, all of them older leaves that look gross again, they'll come off, and we'll put on some new ones. I still can't figure out why they look like that, but we'll figure it out. And then back here behind it, in the center here, that you can see, is the hottest pepper in the world. This is the Carolina Reaper. Looking good. And I got some miniature kale hiding back here. I just closed the window because it's getting cold outside. So, yeah. Got all of my little peppers all the way around here. It's kind of cool. There's a chocolate beauty. Look at that chocolate beauty. Isn't that pretty? And then my first lady and stuff. Let me back up. You guys can see. So I've been up here on top. I've been trimming these 3 plants. It's the first lady here in front. And then it's the purple down here. Purple cherry tomato. And then that one in the back corner is the black pearl. And I've been trimming it back and keeping it trimmed back. As far as the suckers go, I'm trying to promote as many suckers and side shoots as I can because I want it to be a bush. That's the way I've decided to go this year, is bush it out, and go that route instead of 1 or 2 long stems. So I'm going to bush it. So, but I've done something here. I'm going to show you. This is the Yum Yum mix. And this has been in this cup here now for, I want to say, it's been about 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks for that one, and 3 weeks, I think, for the violet sparkle. It's growing, it hasn't died off yet. So the flaxum was about a week ago, and then these guys were about 5 days ago. And so I got the banana in here, and I've got the cayenne, which I wasn't going to grow a cayenne, but I thought, why not? Then I got the King Arthur again, and the peppercini. Now, all of these, there's 7 here in total, all are clones, came out of my garden. And this time I made them a little greenhouse. That's the only difference I did. Is I took a little Ziploc sandwich bag and I made them a little greenhouse. I've opened them up twice to let all of the oxygen out, and then huffed and puffed on them and talked to them and so, and then put the things back on so they can have, instead of having so much, I want them to have carbon monoxide, so I'm talking to them and stuff, so. Yeah. I know I'm kind of weird, but those are all doing great. Everybody is happy. I haven't seen, there's no real complaints here. I have one little leaf down there dying off. It looks like here on the Violet Sparkle. Other than that, everybody looks good. So gonna let this grow for a while and see if I can make them a lot bigger. Probably twice the size they are now, and then I'll take the covers off and start thinking about potting them up. Thinking about getting some pots like this. It's just like a little 6-inch pot, and putting them in pots like this. And then, of course, getting some more of my glass bottom trays. I've got a bunch of them. So, yeah, that's kind of what the plan is. And then just to let them grow and grow. And I'm going to end up having to rearrange the table a lot. I already know I am, because those guys are going to take up a lot of space. Also, something new. Got a mango seed in here. So we'll see how that does. And I moved the avocado to the back. And a friend of mine on YouTube, his name is JT Bear, made a comment about my avocado and why my avocado is perky and wants to go up to the light. And well, you know what? I discovered it. It's funny too, because I discovered what was going on probably about 2 weeks ago. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Mine was droopy, very, very droopy. I mean, it had no life to it at all. It looked like it was about to die. I mean, seriously. And the pot I had it in it was not this one. It was a different pot, and it was drying out really fast. Not a whole lot of soil to it. So I put it in a bigger pot with some leftover Miracle Grow moisture control fertilizer, which, you know, I'm not a huge fan of for my vegetables, but for things that I'm not going to eat, and I don't think I'm ever going to eat my avocados because I don't think they'll come on, but it's more of a house plant more than anything. But so I put them in that little pot there. I think it's like a 10-inch across pot, and it seems to be doing really good. So okay, sorry about that. So anyways, JT asked about it, and he made a comment, and I kind of responded to his comment on one of his videos just recently. But I just wanted to kind of point out the thing with avocados is a lot of people will get them to sprout. Well, actually, you kind of have to get them to sprout with moisture. You can put them in soil and then water them like a regular houseplant every now and again, and it may or may not come up. But usually people will stick toothpicks in them or stick them in water and get them to sprout that way. Well, then they have a stem on them, and they're going to go plant them in the dirt, and then they start treating them like a regular houseplant. Well, the thing with avocados, especially young avocados that I've found, and I've never had anything, more than about 6 feet tall, but they always like moisture. They like to not to be drenched. They don't want to be wet, but they want to stay moist. They like to kind of have moist feet. So that's a big issue. Is everybody continues to forget to make sure that they're moist. So definitely make sure they're moist, and then they'll do just fine for you. And of course, plenty of light. And of course, I use these shop lights here. Yeah, so definitely keep them moist. That's what they like. I mean, you started them off in water. They just want to stay, not necessarily in water, not drenched, but they do want to stay moist. So, all right, well, that's kind of pretty much it. I've been beckoned now to, join the rest of the world. But I just wanted to give you a kind of a little taste of what's been going on or growing on here in the Makeshift grow room. So, all right, y'all, have yourselves a fantastic rest of the day, and well, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.